Alright, I made it. I'm back. If you hear any weird if you hear any weird noises in the background, I am English Cocker is complaining about life. So ignore her. So I'm finally back from the dollar store. Got case in point. Got lots of shit, crap, whatever you would like to call it. Let's start with the stuff that I already have out. Ignore this, it's from Target. Ignore this, it's from Target. Let's start. I got a cooling towel chamois. This is going to come with me to dog shows for mostly cooling my dogs, also keeping back hair straight and laying down. It's tiny. Let's actually maybe see how tiny it is. Oh no. How tiny is it? I can't open it. Ow, Jesus, fuck. Pretty tiny. Concerned. Sure. Open. Ah! Ow. That hurt me physically. Whee! Whoa, what the fuck? Ah! I did not expect it to be a strip. Alright, I thought it was just folded up a lot. That'll be interesting. It'll actually keep my dogs cool. It's not gonna do much for keeping back hair straight, but it smells awful. No, the other chamois I bought do not smell this bad coming out of the package, so that's interesting. But I'll see how that goes. Good talk. Also got a microfiber, like, drying towel. It's also pretty small for after dog baths. If you're anything like me and you go through socks way more quickly than you should, go to the dollar store for your sock needs. They're lovely, they're soft. I like a thin sock so that my shoes all fit properly and aren't squeezing my feet too much. So I like these dollar store socks. They're 3 in a pair. They usually carry a couple of different brands, a couple of different options of fabric and texture and thickness and color and cut. Go to the dollar store for your socks. And I got this dog toy for mostly my smaller dogs. Tennis balls tend to make me nervous, especially when they're like regulation size. Because my dogs, especially my terrier, just peels the fuzz off of it. I don't know, he just sits there and peels the fuzz off of it forever, which can impact their intestines and stuff. Also, if you throw, your dogs get really excited for balls, and as they're chasing, if the ball is just the right size, for your larger dogs, I have a 45-pound Australian Shepherd, it can get lodged, behind their mandible, and in their throat opening, if it's just the right size, and they have just the right size jaw. So I like to get irregular shaped, non-fuzzy ball options. This was great. It's a good size. Dollar store for $1. Obviously, dollar store for $1. Wow. Wow. I got 2 bronzers, because, you gotta be glowing, bruh. One's from LA Colors. I'm actually wearing it under my powder foundation. Today I got it because it's obviously way too dark for me in any traditional usage. And it has a radiant finish. And it's a little glowy. But It is cool toned. It is dark on the darker side. So I slapped it on in the contoury places, on bare prime skin, and then I did my foundation on top of it, and it doesn't look super horrific. Kind of like it. It's all of my bronzers. I don't have any like contour options right now, so I think this will work for my needs. And I actually really liked the pigmentation of this brand the last time I tried it, but I got like basically neon orange. This is a little bit browner, bronzier, might look less Trump-like, so we'll see. Keep you posted. And then, I don't know if this is at every dollar store, but don't pay for beauty blenders, bruh. Don't do it. They're insanely expensive. $5 to $8 to $12 for a fucking sponge? No. You go to the dollar store. These sponges are very firm. They don't expand to a huge size, and they don't get super soft and squishy. But they're reusable beauty sponges. I actually really like this shape. They work and they're $1. Which, to more dog shit. Who is upset? These dog treats are not all that exciting. Some vitamin and nutrient enhanced dog treats. Got about 4 ounces each for $1 of a decent ingredient dog food. This is just kind of carry out. They do not have great ingredients, but 5 ounces for $1. My dogs aren't super sensitive to grain or processed foods, so that works for high value training treats for us. I like them. I got 12 ounces of training treats for $3. That makes me happy. Next, we got a little food container. These are awesome. Reason for going to use them for sugar and flour, I transposed my brown sugar into a container like this, and it has made me feel insanely like less anxious about using my food products now that it's not just sitting there in a bag in the cupboard, which is ghetto. Don't do that. I don't know, maybe I'm the only person who is doing that anyway. But if you need food container storage, it's glass. It's a nice sealable, airtight container, or lid. It looks nice. It is a good buy. And also, I'm the biggest candle nerd in the entire world. So I got, I don't even know how many candles. Here's one of them. I sit there for way too long, distinguishing between the gross smelling candles and the kind of good smelling candles. So, watermelon lemonade be good for you. This for a lavender candle at the dollar store. This is pretty good. I don't like lavender very often, so that was exciting. I really like this line of candles. This is my favorite in the line, but they're really, really nice. So we have this fig one, the same line from the dollar store, very similar. Born to Shine. I don't like all of this brand's candles, but this one was pretty nice. And Luminescence Coastal Breeze. Decent smelling. So, yeah. I go to the dollar store way too frequently, but you can save a lot of money there on your favorite impulse purchases if you know what you're doing. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last 15 minutes or whatever. I appreciate you keeping me company. I hope to see you the next time, dudes. Deuces.